What's up, everybody? Man, we've had a long day today. What's up? But you know what, dude? We're here. We got to see some Raiders football. Let's get into this intro. Let's see what's going down, man. Yee.
Yeah, did you make this?
Man, oh man, dude. All right, so we had like a little bit of a internet issues earlier, but we're doing better. Man, wow, what a day! What a day! What a day! Thank you for coming to the After Dark show with your boy Red Rich. Man, uh, let's there we go. Uh, we're back. The Raiders played today, and this was the game that we wanted to see from them. This is the game that we wanted uh to see last week. This was they looked buttoned up. They looked like they were coming out fighting. They looked like they were ready to do what the hell they had to do. This is what I wanted to see. Ashton Genty. Let me put this straight and direct. Ashton Genty look strong and powerful. Um, good vision. He was seeing holes and exploding through them. There was a lot of good things I liked from seeing him. Um, there was a couple passes that Geno Smith flung out there that I know him. He probably wanted to see him, you know, have him have them back. But guess what, dude? This is the NFL. You don't get those back, and it's all good. But there's nothing. I mean, we lost the game, but it wasn't like, oh wow, we lost the game. It was like we got to see the team come in and work their tails off and get things going, and it looked really good. This is what I thought we were gonna see week one, and but we got it. Here in week two, Pete's you can tell Pete's been putting in the work to get this done, and I'm really really happy um, with this game. And it's the preseason, dog. I'm not interested in winning anything in the preseason. You mean like this ain't even it? You mean like, dude, I'm cool. We could lose every game in the preseason, whatever. It's all good. Um, Shout out the defense, Jeremy Chin, looking solid out there. Max Crosby's looking solid again. I gotta say, uh, uh, the defense looked like they did a little bit more. I mean, it wasn't just straight vanilla. I mean, it was a lot more of the defense trying to change things up, and you can see it by what they were doing, and it was really good, um, especially early in the game. Let me see. All right, yeah. So today's going to be a short one. I was trying to go on around 9:10. Just we had technical difficulties. Internet went out. I mean, just couldn't get on. Trying to do everything else. I mean, and it's just. And then your boy lost. Well, didn't bring his charger for the laptop. You mean fucking up, dude? Fucking up, dude. But anyways, man, this was something that was real positive for this team, and this team is moving in the right direction. And this is what I wanted to see last week. Uh, and it's kind of more like like before, like week 3 was called the dress rehearsal, and I think that's what week 2 is now. I mean, now that we're in 3 games uh preseason schedule, week 2 is your dress rehearsal, and it's this looks like a competitive team. This looks like one of the a team that's going to move forward and go out and dominate. And I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. And then, I mean, I think John Spytek was talking, and he wants a dominant team that's that you're going to have to fight them. It's going to be a fight every time you you play them, and I think they showed that. You know what I mean? They showed up well, played well at home, and this is what you want. This is what you want your team to do: protect the house, and then after that, you start winning all your home games, and then win a couple on the road. And next thing you know, you're in a 10-game winning season. I mean, this is how it starts. I mean, so I'm really happy. Um, really happy that this is the direction of the team. Let me see something real quick. Yeah. Sorry. There we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, but I'm out here in parts unknown, not at the normal studio. But hey, you know what, dude? I'm happy. I'm blessed, and I'm here with you guys, dude. Thanking you guys for showing up. Uh, let's see. Fucking Dundee, dude. Hey, Dundee. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my G. My bad, dog. Technical difficulties, dude. There was some things I just couldn't get past, dog. I'm sorry, but next week I'll be on time. I mean, 8:30 like normal, just out here doing the damn thizzle. I mean, we'll have gas and we'll do everything else. Let's see, but yeah, man. I'm excited, and then not only that, but let's see, because pretty soon there's going to be a lot of teams out here releasing players, and I'm kind of interested to see who gets actually released, and what kind of players the Raiders can actually get. Secondary is still a little shaky, still a little I, I would like to see better from the secondary, and I like to see them uh, shore up a couple things in the secondary. Uh, they're they let go. Let's face it, a starter. You know what I mean? And they really haven't replaced him. They got a defensive tackle, and I'm not mad at the defensive tackle. I'm not trying to say, oh, it's his fault or anything else, or he's not that good, or as Bennett and anything. But honestly, I think Bennett did a lot to earn his starting position here with the team, and it was like, when you're sitting back watching everything go on, and one thing I know for sure is Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll cares more about the talent than anything else. I mean, he's not going to trade a guy because he's only 5'10". I mean, but he plays like really great. Because if that was the case, I mean, Russell Wilson would never have been the starter for him. I mean, does Pete Carroll have his preferences at a defensive position? Yes, he does. I mean, look, I mean, look at him at SC, dude. Look at that linebacking core he built, dude. When that fuck, dude, that the linebacking core he built lasted farther than he was there. That linebacking core was badass, dude, and it was even to the point that we didn't even know that Clay Matthews was a pass rusher, but he's a pass rusher, and he was able to go out and this dude had a pretty damn good career out there in Green Bay. He's a Super Bowl champion. You know what I mean? So, I believe in the fundamentals that he has and that he's trying to put forward. And installing this team. I just think some of this is just going to be us having to be patient and just you know try to understand that there's a plan, there's a vision, and even if there's gonna be a lot of stuff that we don't understand. Like honestly, I didn't understand the JPJ Meredith thing, right? And then I'm sitting here listening to Q on Raider Nation Radio, right? And then he brings in Richie Incognito, and Richie Incognito sitting there talking about how, you know, at a center, you got to be able to make the reads, and you got to make them right, and they have to be right, as an offensive lineman. Because if you don't, well, then the rest of the offensive linemen are going to sit there and double check your reads and try to make sure that you're saying what's right and everything else is right before they're getting in their stance and getting in their movement. I mean, they're double checking your shit, and you're fucking up the whole program for everybody else. You mean, and those are things that JPJ, I'm not gonna say he sucks at, but he needs to improve. And he needs to improve on his blocking. He needs to make sure that he, from his first step to his first contact to his hat placement is consistent every fucking play, because this is what's gonna make or break his his career. And him just being physically dominant got him by at in college. And guess what? He's in the pros, and everybody's fast, everybody's quick, everybody can move, and just being physically dominant doesn't mean anything unless you can outsmart people. So JPJ is in this position because he needs to learn the the center position better so he can help his team and uh set up the offensive line in a better way. You mean so, and that's what I got out of the story. Just sitting here watching what's going on, and like I said, dude, just this game was a lot better, a lot more buttoned up, and I'm kind of proud of the squad. I mean, just from one week to the next, and just how the dedication, the leadership on the team. You can see where everybody went and dug in. And I'm actually appreciative. You mean like, dude? Honestly, I really don't care if we win any of these games. Any of these games. I will say this though. Um, I know some people are gonna be a little mad at me. I'm gonna be upset, but I don't think AOC is gonna be here for very much longer. I mean, how many uh how many teams carry 3 quarterbacks? And currently, I don't think he's the second best quarterback on the squad. I mean, a couple of picks are just like, dude, just him throwing late, him not knowing what he's doing. It's a him thing. Like his guys are open, and just it's not looking good for him. So I'm hoping at some point maybe Cam Miller steps up and kind of takes that position. And I would like to see next game, instead of running AOC with the twos, let's see Cam Miller. Let's see if it's twos and threes versus or if he's actually that guy. Because I mean, Cam Miller, does he struggle? Yes, but this dude's an actual rookie, and he's a young rookie. Let's be honest. AOC is like 27. You mean 27, 28? Like he's old on his first contract, dog. You be like, this dude played as many years in college as he could, dog. Like he's not gonna get better. Like he's not gonna be more athletically inclined. He's not gonna be anything else better than what it is. He would only thing he can do from now on is be smarter. And we haven't really even seen this. What's happening, Nutty? Salute you. Hey, bro, I need to add you to the fucking chat, because I'm gonna start needing you up in this shit, dude. Oh my god. Hey, matter of fact, on IG, make sure to send me a message so I can add you to the fucking chat, dude. I need your ass in here, dog. Cause man, there's some crazy shit going on, dog. Even behind the scenes. I like to get you see what you think about some of this shit. Hey, bro, but you're right, dude. Ain't nobody saving AOC, and like, dude, I don't hate AOC. I know some of y'all be like, Rich, you always hated AOC. I don't hate AOC. I just don't. I don't want to sit here and try to manufacture some or trump up, trump up some bullshit like this dude is better than who he is when he's really not, bro. He's I. You mean he's I, and that's about it, bro. You mean like he's. I don't think he's a high end backup, bro. He's just a dude. I mean, he's just a dude, and I think a lot of Raider Nation's gonna be mad when he's not here. It is what it is, dog. Give me, but hey, bro, can I personally, dude? If I can get anything from AOC, as for a trade, dude, I mean that you've let better talent lead this team than AOC, bro. Go ahead and count your losses. I think Cam Miller is a better uh quarterback, and you have him under control for what 4 fucking years, bro. Just go ahead and keep this guy and run it up and see where we're at, dude. I think sitting here continuously investing in AOC is just a lost cause, bro. I mean, so let's just move on as a team. I mean, it ain't gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Um, other observations. Uh, okay. I think the marriage of the Pete Carroll system and the PG system is starting to like vibe a little bit because it's kind of hard because um PG runs a 4-2 4-2-5 system, right? And we've seen it a lot in the past where they what the middle of the field is open, right? And then Pete Carroll wants to run a 4-3 most of the time, and and then we'll see how things go in the nickel and stuff like that. I mean, we've seen a good, not a good amount, but like a decent amount. But at the same time, dude, I think week 1 there's gonna be all kinds of different shit. I don't think we've even yet to see our starting defensive line or our starting offensive line. I mean, we just haven't, and I want to see how this works. Listening to Raider Nation Radio, during the week, during joint practices, you know, um, I heard some things. Listen, let's see if I get this one up. I got this one sent to me. Right, it was a trip, right? Because you're sitting there like, what the fuck, right? And and it's like, wow. Let me see. How about this? All right, here, let me play this for you guys.
So download the STN Sports app today. Well, our first play at Team Run was awesome. I don't know what they're, I'm not the defense coordinator for the Raiders, but Max Crosby in a 4-point stance and 6 technique. That takes a lot of pressure off of me and McKivitz, where I can just run through his outside shoulder. McKivitz can eat it and get up to the second level. So I'll take that any day of the week.
Well, there you have it. George Kittle talking about Mac.
I'm just saying. You mean like, hey, bro? There's a lot of things that happen in these practices, but there's also a lot of things that went on where the Raiders completely dominated in these practices. So I don't know what it's going to look like week 1. I don't know absolutely for the defensive scheme. We have good idea, but we don't know. I mean, a lot of us, we've all talked and we're like, do we all think it's going to be a lot of cover 3? A lot of cover 3, a lot of cover 4. I mean, because Pete Carroll's fucking. I mean, when you say cover 3, there's a picture of fucking Gus Bradley and fucking Pete Carroll right there. Like, what's up? We run cover 3. You know what I'm saying? And then you mean and PG plays a what? A lot of cover 3. I mean, so I think it's gonna happen, dude. We're gonna run a lot of cover 3, a lot of cover 4. We're gonna keep. I think they're gonna keep defenses very, very simple. They're gonna run a lot, maybe about 4 or 5 different plays, and they're just gonna run them fucking well. I mean, so I can't wait to see this. You know what I mean, see how this moves forward. Shit, my battery's about to die. But anyways, what's up, Nubian? How you doing? Let me get some of these in here real quick. My boy Nutty. Yeah. What's up, Nubian? How y'all doing? Hey, look, dude. Next week, me and Sabrina gonna roll through for some pizza. What's up, y'all? Y'all making pizza or what? I mean, just let the homie know, because you know we want some of that pizza too. Y'all don't know. Q and Nubian out here making that bomb pizza. Hey, just no pineapples for me. You know what I'm saying? Just none, please. No thank yous. Oh, y'all out of town? Damn, must be nice. Must be nice. That's cool, man. Shit, how long y'all gonna be out? Because we still trying to get y'all over. Go kick it. Oh my god. These 12-hour days are killing me, bro. Your boys get too old to be busting down these 12-hour days at work, man. Gotta do it. Gotta make all that money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, till the 28th. Wow. Shit. I'll hit you guys up, because I don't want keep putting y'all business out there, but yeah, I'll hit y'all up later. Shit. But yeah, man. All right, so we having a kind of a weird day today, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna make sure to tell you, like I always do, to love the ones who love you. Today has just been a crazy, crazy day. Ashton Genty, I seen him run with purpose. I seen him run hard. I was reading that his shoulder wasn't doing too good. But I mean, this fool's out here trucking people and shit. You mean? And I love it. I love it. You mean? Let's see how this goes, though. You mean? Let me see. Right. Shit. Let me see. But yeah, man. We're gonna shut this down. It's getting late over here. Peace out. Love the ones who love you. Oh, hey, nobody, you gotta check this out. Look. Mike's hooking your boy up. Híjole, did you see that? That's tight, dude. Hey, shout out Mike. BTB. You already know. All right, y'all. Peace. That's tight. God damn.